Which new roster will be looking the best here for group number D? Number D, obviously.
Body towards this B side of the map with Guardian and S1mple both peeking mid. You're going to get this information if you're NaVi. Flamey actually already removing one from this round. Response is in, and that's the dink onto Boomich. Utility now to follow up, and that allows Nexa to deal with this man playing close. Amanex followed through as well, and now Flamey fighting from the barrels, the only man left towards this B side of the map, and he's doing a stellar job of buying time. S1mple's on the wrap, and Kenny throwing into the clutch now. 1v2 required.
Hasn't even got the bomb though, and let's deal with him instantly. Flamey strafes out wide, and how wild G2 can get back on Nuke versus Wendigo, and well, NaVi full of aim stars in their own right. This is going to be an interesting best-of-3 series. But NaVi starting things off on their map pick. As he
seems he's been a little bit quiet for NaVi. Hasn't really mattered. He hasn't had to be putting up massive numbers, right? But Kenny is someone who has been looking on fire for G2. So you're hoping that could continue. That could maybe be their avenue into this series. Already the opening kill found, and Kenny's trying to capitalize. Oh!
Yeah, that was a weird one. S1mple looked like he wanted to go around the corner and then decided against it, starts running back. Kenny just hears him. Kenny's like, okay, I know.
Reactively now, they've got players all across the map. Amanek getting that kill onto Boomich just extends this even further in favor of G2. And he's going to keep probing this B site. And the second he gets the information that there's players here, G2 just go running up towards A, and they're going to get that bombed out in the 4v2. They've got a man down towards B still to try and deny these two players saving. And it's Hunter's position that's so valuable here to G2. NaVi try and get out of the bomb site. They try and hold on to those.
The money, I imagine they'll force it. Is NaVi after all, but Wendigo getting into the back line. For now, he'll just wait for this mid push, and it is coming through. G2 sending two players out with a flashbang from Guardian. S1mple gets that D. That's the bomb dropped as well. He's going to go back down lower. Amanex holding this, though, and he should get the trade. G2 back in a 4-on-4, but if NaVi can keep up trades like that, and they have got 3 players in the toilets, this could still be a bit of a problem for the French roster.
Here and now, Amanex still holding the connector and will get that peak that he was waiting for. Will he anticipate the second man? He will not. Now 2 players make that no players over towards the B side of the map. Themselves into the lead early on.
Hunter's looking nice and warmed up, and that's what we like to see. Getting a couple of entries into that B bomb site. He did the same with catching those saving players in the first round. G2 won.
To go off of. They've just got to commit to a bomb site blind, and Hunter, well, he's trying to catch these players at B. There's 15 seconds left. G2, they've got to go into this bomb site now. And they start to creep up through Monster. Flamey hasn't seen that. He's distracted by the man over at short. He'll reposition. That kill drops the bomb. And with it, that's the round. G2, they can't win this. They've lost this one to time.
We have seen this be a bit of a recurring problem here for G2 in the games, right? You know, coming down to the wire, this slow style.
From G2.
Fast play, Boomich is ready though from the barrel. He gets 2. Molly isn't that good. He gets away, threw it for a second, but Jack's trading back, keeping things equal as G2 get into the bomb site. They have so much time remaining as well. NaVi, it goes both ways. They are able to set up here for the retake. Guardian still deep in CT. G2 only just getting out of Monster as well, really being careful with this, and it's allowed NaVi time to get 3 players down lower. Boost up for S1mple. He's going to go in with a flashbang, but that smoke wards any chance of a kill off. Next with an open plant, this is dangerous. Once that smoke fades, S1mple gets the kill. And there it is, the retake has been opened up now for NaVi. They've got the kits, no utility, but Kenny and Jax pinned in on the site together.
They know where Jax is though. Kenny missing that shot, and now he's rang the dinner bell. Not going to be able to keep an eye on the bomb, so they're just sticking it. It's not a player with a kit, though. This is the full 10 seconds. And
is that just a BM?
Yeah, he's not going to win this 1v3, and he knows it. Just looking to hold on to the AWP. Another round on the board for NaVi.
2 out of 3 of those players had kits, and Electronic, the one without the kit, have Guardian on it, especially considering he has a Scout, right? Like, you don't want that one-shot gun Scout or AWP a lot of the time holding down the line unless you know you're going to nail the shot. So giveaway around to NaVi. S1mple has been very aggressive here, but he's never really found anything from it. Will this be the time for him? Flash is good, though, from G2, and Jax is going to get that opening kill. Nice stuff from G2. I think they're really into this. S1mple's been doing
in the toilets. might look to get out of danger, but actually he goes aggressive. Ooh. He pushes in and he sees Jax's little tippy toes underneath that smoke. Now dropping a short smoke. There should be a gap in that.
Yeah.
Hoover on the right-hand side from Nex's POV.
Stop swinging those arms around while you talk.
It helps me get energized. Let's see. Guardian, he's got to swing his arms around now in the clutch as they start to push in, and Amanek quick on the trigger. Hunter's helped out, and this A site has crumbled around NaVi. This might just have to be the save, and it certainly looks like it.
To make the first move, they know that NaVi is full of playmakers, and while plays are attempted to be made on the edge, this would be a huge upset if G2 managed to pick it up. Especially considering, you know...
Two side of things.
Well, that's the thing. Some rounds are worth more than others, Harry, and this is an example of one of those rounds. If G2 win this, they break NaVi's money in a huge fashion, and they likely win the half out. So, yeah, calling a pause before a key round in the half is always a good idea, in my opinion. And, hey, it's so far working out well. Amanek trading for 2 here down in the connector. It was a swing from NaVi. Not going to get away with it, though. Guardian is here with a scout. He's going to have to hit some bangers of a shot. Molotov is annoying, though, and Flash is coming over the top. Not much he can do here. He's just got to fall off and stall. Nice leg. Jack's getting tagged. And a follow-up. Guardian is making these players mincemeat, but Kenny finds him in the face. Jax and Nex are both low. These guns are going to be opened up now for S1mple and Boomich. Plant is in. Kenny's been spotted. S1mple knows 2 out of 3 of these players, but he doesn't know the close one towards a bank. Jax has been found. Boomich with a double. Kenny getting tagged by S1mple, but he gets away with the AWP shot. Boomich has to give this a go, and he's got a hell of a chance.
Yeah, that bomb's over on the truck as well. So in spite of both of these players being in toilets, Boomich with the kit, if he tries to stick this, maybe there's a chance. Does damage to Hunter. Looking to this follow-up round. So a chance for G2 to build upon this lead once again. That shot from Kenny's nuts. Like, he should have been dead there. In the background from Nexa. So I love how much hype he can bring to this team. But there we go, S1mple, another man who's not shy.
And he is going to be jump spotting. No need. Just spray the wall instead. Nexa is gone from this round, and that is an unfortunate way to lose a pick if you're G2. It's rather Flamey and Boomich playing off each other here. Molly towards the barrels. I'll push Flamey back, but he's got his teammate deep on short, and Boomich goes back in with a flashbang. Doesn't get anything from it. This is falling apart for NaVi. Flamey needs to hold the line. He's been so good in the last couple of days, but only here for a single kill. Guardian can't stop Kenny, who is now on the angle. Flash has to be good. Kenny, blind shot, doesn't connect. Guardian going back in. S1mple's up in heaven as well, but that's a smoke down from G2. No one's watching it, however. And Hunter getting spotted. S1mple's just walked right through that smoke. Kenny S wrapping short to Monster. An easy read for NaVi, you would think, but no kit, and they're running out of time.
Yeah, Kenny wasn't able to find the 1v3 from this position earlier today, and he's not able to find the 1v2.
The time was low. S1mple was not there to trade. He was behind the pillar, but I think he was watching short. And yeah, if Kenny gets a kill, he just ducks back Monster, wastes maybe another 5-6 seconds. And like I said, no kit for NaVi, so time would have been an issue. But luckily enough, this shot and a big play from S1mple just to push through that smoke.
And if Guardian can try and bait these players in, S1mple can activate instead. It might just be the other way around. S1mple catching Nexa with a slight... Oh, he's just missed the timing. No, it's S1mple. He definitely saw him.
I do love this about...
Yeah, I think... hang on a minute, actually. Let's take a look at this. Guardian with that famous. Oh, he's done a lot of damage. Electronics here to help out. Kenny doing what he can. We'll actually find 2. He's looking for Electronic, but Electronic rounds. And yeah, I think, you know, the comment as to whether or not the other side... Okay, Amanek maybe not carrying the same weight as S1mple and Guardian do.
What?
And there we go, maybe don't. There's going to be a timing where S1mple could try and activate and come through these toilets and be very, very quick into the back line of G2. Instead of going on a flank, he decides he'll fall back and help his teammate out inside of the site. Guardian might not even need his help. Guardian's just lighted up the scoreboard now, and S1mple tries to come in to save the day, but he's not needed. Kenny S alone, and Electronic shows him the door. Now what we wanted to see.
And the change-up is huge from NaVi that has gotten them back in this game, right? It was those early aggressive plays up on A that was getting countered by G2 every time. Well, now NaVi are playing those bomb sites. You know, S1mple has started to get aggressive, but in other areas of the map.
if you're on the G2 side. Fast play from Amanek, gets that kill onto Boomich and removes him from this B side of the map. Molotov at least holds Amanek back. Look at S1mple. Is he down in the connector right now? It looks like he is. He is. He's right behind G2. He's caught that timing onto Nexa as he's lining up the flashbang to try and get his teammates out into the bomb site. And now it's just into the maws of Electronic. That smoke gets dropped over towards Pillar, and that's going to force these G2 players. And if he finds this kill, then this should be a G2 round. Now the penny.
No idea where Hunter's gone, and he's hiding in the truck corner. Oh, Electronic going wide. He needs this kill because the trade is immediately found. Hunter was tucked, ready and waiting. S1mple now 1-on-2. Been spotted. Will come through. They're just going to fall off. Don't want to give S1mple the kills. Drive the hold of Crossfire. Amanek putting pressure on. Hunter spamming that wall. S1mple damage found. He's onto the Deeg now, looking for those quick shots, but no one's giving him even a chance, even a leg into this clutch. He's going to cross towards the truck. Has he found a timing? Oh, arm of Amanek given away maybe. No, the wall keeps him there. Missed shot from S1mple, and you don't get more than one opportunity. Hunter finds 3 in the round. That is a huge A-long push from him. Trying to sell an A-fake. That bomb is walking out. Amanek watching the wrong direction, and Electronic does get that kill, although it is labored. Guardian trying to trade, but he's down to 9. Needs to be careful. That bomb's been spotted, and Electronic are trying to get ahead of G2 here. He'll bail eventually with the smoke in his face, and NaVi, Heaven Smoke, looking to commit through Monster.
Oh, just finding that kill onto Jax there. Now, Nexa looking to rise to the occasion. He's got to come in clutch, and he'll get shut down quickly. Kenny throwing into the 1-on-2. Damage done onto both of these players. They've got to cross back to grab that bomb, and they do manage to get it. So now that plant looking to come in, but Kenny, he's balled it back to the 1v1. Flamey on the other side, and Flamey shuts him down every time in these pistols. He is looking so damn good. That's 7 of the 10 kills. Incredible.
It's like the Flamey that we wanted to see, like coming into the old NaVi roster. And I don't know, he sometimes had those games where he just tore people up, that back and forth, and both looking great while doing it. And Flamey now stepping up. You know, what can you do against this NaVi team? Pistol rounds, both theirs. S1mple, he's got a kill, and NaVi are just taking over B water again. They've got a couple of frags here. Amanek on a SMG. And they're trying to boost, but it's being watched. Guardian, ooh, unfortunately had an nade out. Hunter gets away with that kill. Boomich is dead. That's something here for G2. And they might just try and re-aggress anyway while NaVi are scavenging weapons. They're not ready for it. Guardian's gone. And a 5-on-3, back to a 3-on-3 here for G2. They're going to go back towards Monster. That's exactly where NaVi are going. The swing is good. The trade is in, but Amanek will take the advantage. And now it's S1mple, 20 HP in a dream, 1-on-2.
Weapons have been retrieved as well. UMP into the hands of Kenny. And Amanek stolen himself a Krieg. S1mple has at least been able to retrieve one of these AKs. Looking for a kill through the smoke. He would love to get one. 40 seconds. And he tries to cross back, and they all get found. G2 snatching.
So they get a kill. You know, they're just swapping around, always being a nuisance, constantly poking and prodding NaVi, not letting this team set up or decide where they want to go, what they want to do in this 3-on-3. Just constant gunfights from... Or could be a catastrophe here for NaVi. Does S1mple go in first? Dangerous decision, but he gets a kill immediately. Jack's caught off the top, and there it is. Flamey's found Kenny. This round has fallen apart for G2. They can't afford to give up yet, though. They still already against armorless pistols, by and large. Trying to ascertain as to whether it's even worth it. And no, they're going to bail. Just the numbers advantage is scarier.
Sometimes the hero AK is enough, and that's the case right now for NaVi. Obviously, Ash is now overflowing for this T side. It's almost disgusting. S1mple
is holding onto the connector here. G2 getting aggressive, and they did this in the second round. They're looking to do it again, taking this B water control, but Flamey runs through a smoke, and Hunter's so low. S1mple opens up onto him as well. Electronic doing all the damage, and even getting a flash assist as well. Boomich is going to catch Amanek coming up the stairwell, and this is in seconds, a 5-on-2. What on earth? The one thing that maybe goes in favor of G2 is Jax's position down in connector. They believe that they'd already dealt with the connector player. That said, but observer, and yeah, he gets it all done from there, Harry. Well, he was the last bastion of hope for NaVi.
the only man who could have denied these weapons being saved, and Boomich steps up.
Around, guys. Can't have any of those. Flamey, he's waiting for the long aggression, and he's just going to mop them up. Oh, no, Harry. Is this how the game tumbles apart for G2? They had their head in this. They were neck and neck. And now another rifle round where they're down 2 men. Make that a third. NaVi, they've received a lot of damage, but they've got the picks, and this orb doesn't care about health. Hit gets a one.
The map all round long, and that will continue. The bomb going down now, and this is going to be a 13th for NaVi.
Wiggle room. They've got 3 rounds to lose, and this is going to a second map. Up is saved for Kenny, at least. That isn't going to be finished off by the likes of NaVi, so we do have money somewhat here.
So going to be improving. It's pretty terrifying. B play on the cards now for NaVi. Kenny here with the orb, and he's got to step up massively. Kenny delivering 2, and with that, he's dropped the bomb out in the open. The Molotov is keeping him trapped here. Somehow still alive. Kenny S, immune to fire damage. Stays out of harm's way somehow. And G2, this is the best situation they have had all half long, it feels like. The bomb at their feet. S1mple. Oh, he saw the head of Hunter, and he'll take it off. So they're losing players, still have the man advantage, still sat 4 on 3. Flashbang's good, but Nexa, even better. Playing that anti-flash is able to help Kenny out. Guardian will get the trade at the very, very least. And now we see AWP on AWP. Kenny comes out on top. Oh, and he almost gets the shot on a S1mple. Not quite, however. And S1mple alone, 1v2. But if any man could get you believing, it's this one.
He's died in this exact position before too. Amanek spraying a smoke, though. Think back to the early rounds and a half. Same situation as well, with the bomb being lost. Amanek's going for it again. He's looking for round 2. S1mple, ugh. Just getting through that smoke, 20 seconds, he's got to commit, and he's already dead. Amanek doing it once again here for G2. 10 rounds found, the double digits taken on this CT side, and they can pick that all back up and hand it to Kenny on a platter. What a round from Kenny S. 3 frags down Monster, holding on to this round by, the skin of his teeth here. No armor, sitting in a molly and getting away with 2 kills. 3 at the end is, well, that's just perfect. Now S1mple is in the connector, and he will open that door up, so Kenny's going to fall off, and Guardian, getting that kill. Kenny peeks right into it, and NaVi were waiting with 4 players outside this B site. They've got themselves a pick to get in there. Boomich, however, might call this all under question, because he's cleared out the A site. There's only 1 man here on long, and he spotted him. Boomich getting that kill on 4 points of health. Now, G2, they're going to have to scramble. They're going to have to start adjusting rotations, but NaVi is still outside of B, putting on pressure. There's
still a chance of that in this round. However, now it definitely feels like the A commitment, and G2 deciding to keep everyone down towards this B site. They will just have to save. They've got to concede map point to NaVi. They'll keep it flawless over on the T side to reach a 15th round.
I think that's the best decision G2 can make right now. 3 guns and that AWP, but will it be enough? Because this has been...
It's at times like this, that G2 wish they had some more of those. Guardian already posted up down here towards Monster with that AWP. In the meantime, G2, very heavy presence towards this B side of the map. There's a boost employed. Boomich hasn't seen it. The flashbangs make this such a chaotic round. And Boomich, loads of damage. They know the Hunter's now here and that he's trapped down in the pit. Players flanking onto him, but Amanek making his presence known now from short is on this wrap. Will he anticipate S1mple? He will not. That's Amanek removed. Kenny throwing into this 1 versus 2 clutch. The bomb dropped out in the open. But that smoke is adding some obscurity into this round, and Kenny trying to work his magic, trying to hide around it. Spots the man under heaven, but not able to connect the shot. NaVi, they'll take the victory here.
And that was such a read from...
And honestly, this one is going to be a barn burner.
Nick is waiting for this fight, and he's going to get pushed back, go towards an underpass. Kenny getting re-peaked, and Guardian finally getting the man advantage here for NaVi. And try and take NaVi down as a team. Guardian, though, he doesn't need any help from his teammates. He's just landing shots here in mid, gets himself 2 kills from the connector. Eventually, a frag opening up the A site, but Flamey's looking to hold on to it. He won't be able to. The split into A is looking good right now for G2.
Yeah, Nexa just appearing from nowhere out from Palace. He went on that long So NaVi had no idea as to his whereabouts. Jax has shut down another, and Boomich can't quite connect this shot from short. Missed his couple of opportunities and now throwing into this 1-on-3. Hunter is on the NaVi side, almost, I don't want to say immediately, but pretty early on in the round.
Yeah, the issue is, right, the second he dies, that's G2's plan, which was to split A anyway, opened up, right? They get a chance, and Flamey gets caught out in the middle of the A side. Pause, or not even always, not even take a pause, but just work out what the solution is and come back in and just storm their way to a victory. Well, right now, it's looking the same. Rough start, but the guns are out.
Oh, and immediately getting pressured is Guardian. He somehow still gets away with a kill there. And they try and smoke off Electronic. He's been able to go ahead of that. However, Hunter still quicker on the trigger, and that forces Flamey out of position on the A side of the map. G2 is coming in from Boomich. Even spots S1mple, and Kenny's going to remove him. Boomich's flank now. They've been waiting for this to come in all round of this flank. Boomich hidden. Nexa not aware, will go creeping by, and I'm curious if Boomich is going to take the kill. He will have to. Nexa does spot the man hidden in the palace, and that's now an AK retrieved. Might not be able to get away with it though. Hunter already holding the exit from palace, and he'll make quick work.
Yeah, right, G2 have been so keen to take these T sides in pretty much every game they played. Vertigo yesterday, even Overpass today, which is not something we see all too commonly. They put up 7 rounds on that T side of Overpass, so it turned out to be a good decision, albeit not working in the long run, but go free and just trading their way to wins. Oh, that's unfortunate, and it could get far worse here for G2. Kenny's killed his teammate, and Guardian's found a 1D. What is going on here in middle? 4 on. And now an A play for G2. NaVi going to be spotting this from the stairs. S1mple is jiggling, and he will find Jax. That's a big kill. Boomich running away. Next has been, here's him rather, but he's been hurt, and S1mple will get another kill with this Deagle. Now retrieving an AK. Hunter's found a Krieg, but he's already so low, and he's been spotted. Tagged down lower. There's not much way of getting out of this situation. With 10 seconds on the clock, he has to get a bomb plant in a 1-on-3. They're not going to let him. S1mple won't even.
Unfortunate. Amanek running across the scope of Kenny. Look at this.
Oh, you can't even blame him. These are some nice shots, man, from S1mple.
Give them the illusion that no one can get out from this side of the map. Hunter could do so much. Oh, he just misses Flamey, but now he sees him, now he activates, and he knows that Guardian's in the connector. Guardian turning round, but Hunter has thrown this whole round into chaos. What a play from that man. Kenny's even smitten down S1mple in the window, and this is a clean round from G2. That temper.
You need to come through connector at the right time, and they do exactly that. All 5. And NaVi, finally a tactical pause coming through. They didn't even use one until they had like 14 rounds in the previous map. We're now finally realizing that maybe this is a little past their pay grade. They're going
with a passive play of his own. There is Guardian delivering that first kill. Amanek on the receiving end, even as they try and get out into mid. S1mple is close. Guardian looking for this response, not quite able to find it. Him and Kenny exchange blows, but it's Electronic.
Thing is, Guardian's watching the Palace with that orb, so he is not going to be able to stop G2 from getting onto the site, at least. Flamey, Molly will segregate some of these players, but they're still going to be able to commit, and Kenny's got to kill. Flamey going out wide from that ticket position. Back to a 3-on-3, but Boomich's flank is still intact, and it's more than that. It is hot on the heels of G2. Kenny with the AWP. Does he expect it? He's got his back turned. Boomich, trigger discipline, sneaking up behind. He's going to take the knife kill. Free AWP, and Nexa trades immediately, but he's dead at the drop of a hat. It's Jax alone. Electronic tucked in the corner. He's been red. Jax has got the kill. Open bomb plant as well. It's a winnable round, but he's got to go wide to stop a defuse, and Guardian doesn't have a kit. Tapping the bomb and going wide with the orb. Jax absolutely stone cold here in the bomb site, just hiding, and Guardian's got to make noise. Now Jax knows he's not on it. He's going to hunt him down. Missed shot from Guardian. Jax playing with his food, but Guardian's got the kill. I don't know.
Yeah, ample time for Guardian to stick that one. And Jax, you're right, he tries to just be stone, falling back into the bomb site. And NaVi, they've managed to snatch another round away with one of these broken buys, just those weapons that were scavenged.
There's still a chance Hunter could be in the corner. Molotov. Ooh, that is dangerous. Hunter's going to get tagged. Is forced out. That's a team molly. What? Did Jax throw that? What's going on, G2?
Is Hunter out of position? Bit unfortunate there for G2. As now the 3 remaining players grouped outside of the B bomb site. Gonna try and make this one happen. They've only got 2 players to beat, Boomich and S1mple here, but through that smoke, the bomb is dropped. Kenny will get the trade at the very least, but with 15 seconds left, G2, they've conceded this round to NaVi. They'll give it up and just try and hold on to these rifles.
Time is ticked, and NaVi will keep 4 alive. S1mple, does he go for the wallbang here? There is a player in the kitchen, but Optus back over the situation. A tactical pause and back-to-back rounds off the back through it. Him and Kenny were top mid. Kenny would have been scoped, so it should have been Jax, and maybe that's coming down to the English communication of, okay, we boosted someone window, Jax doesn't understand, and he kills his teammate. Well, luckily he's made up for it, Harry. 2 frags coming through ramp, Flamey and Electronic getting dropped. Kenny trying to find this trade onto Guardian, who has killed the... And right here, 20 seconds, bomb can get planted, and NaVi, unless they get a kill from short, which baits them in, tempts them in rather, Boomich does do that, but is it enough to convince NaVi in this 3-on-3? They're so far away.
But no, he'll stop just shy of Boomich, and he's not able to communication issues that we know they're having.
On triple, Kenny scoped up, he baits a shot out, he now knows there's an open play, and G2 are committing. Jax, fantastic entry here for the French side. Now they can start to take over the site, the smoke towards connector, keeping NaVi out.
And they are completely locked down by all these smokes. They can't go through them. They've had to concede that bomb plant. And Amanek still over in top mid, going unaccounted for. Now he springs his trap. At the same time, Jax removes another, and he will continue hunting. S1mple, not the man to tango with, though. Stick this defuse. Ooh. This feels like an unwinnable round. S1mple spotted by Nexa over in Palace, and that is G2 securing a 7th, continuing to build up this lead. 7-3 now, and
he's back. A boost could even come through in the window as well. Hunter is in mid, but Kenny S getting dropped by Electronic, getting aggressive, and Nexa with a trade. Didn't quite see where those kills came from, but 4-on-3.
That's actually pretty good. I thought we were getting Rush's mic for a moment.
Desperate times for G2.
Yeah, they try and have Hunter activate with that lurk in through connector, but it's been read by Electronic, and now just for Nexa and Amanek, can they even survive the cross? 30 seconds, and Guardian posted up on the angle. He's going to reposition as he's joined by Flamey over in the kitchen. They want to have a few more bodies actually inside of the bomb site just to delay this push, and there's Guardian's AWP chiming in for one. Nexa, alone here, has dealt with S1mple over at the short side. However, 10 seconds left. Not really a chance for him in this round. Flamey puts him down. Chance for them to recover this half and go 7-8.
And they lose the round. This is an eco from G2, so big importance on this one. Electronic dropping Kenny coming in through the ramp. He tried to go fast and furious. He will get put out in this round. Hunter, same story. S1mple spraying, and he's got 2. This is an absolute ball for NaVi. They will take this every day of the week. Just scrappy gunfights coming in through middle, and S1mple getting a 2-for-1. Now the B play. Amanek seems to know that Boomich is nearby, but I don't think he knows exactly where. There's the spot. Boomich can fall off and call for help. He's got Guardian inside of the site, hitting in a tag, and G2 in a 2-on-4, giving up on B.
Yeah, they at least know that right now they've got 2 players over towards that B side of the map. They don't know where the other 2 are, but they've spotted one of them here falling back into CT. It was Electronic who was the unknown man in the equation. Amanek now left to clutch. They just saw him over towards that B site. So NaVi, they've got a good idea as to where he might be. And now they will secure a 5th. Really good. They keep trying to...
He's just too good with rifles. Can't take him away from that.
Plus, the Krieg is a borderline sniper rifle anyway. Yeah. So, Guardian flashed out of the connector, but this time they haven't moved him from this position. He just hides in that smoke. Electronics provided the opener by dueling in Palace there. Nice. However, Amanek boosted into the window on that fast mid play from G2. has given them the 4-on-4, and this now looks like the B-side play. Only Boomic here to put a stop to this. A lot of this round now falling onto the shoulders of one man. And that weight might be too much to bear. Oh. Boomic, the timing as he jumps onto the platform. Kenny emerges. Bomb plant found now for G2. 4-on-3 in the post plant. And S1mple, while he does tag Jax up, it's not the kill. So the numbers still lying massively in favor of the G2 squad. That Molotov on Flamey could prove to be so valuable here, bringing this back to even odds.
Oh, that molly should kill Jax. It's going to force him up into the fight. He had to take it. S1mple's going to get the kill, though. Flamey holding the line. A re-peeks from G2 will give up a man advantage. Hunter's got the bomb for him, though, and a great position to swivel off of the apartments. Amanek not even been cleared, and he finds his second of the round. It's a done deal. It's G2 with 9 at the end of the half. It gets scary with NaVi finding entries back into that retake, but ultimately the retakes from NaVi never really coming together in that CT side.
At the grand finals in Odeds. That's what these teams are playing for. And Amanek, he's spotted the B play. He's called for rotations. The nades have already found good damage. They're sitting a man up, and they're putting a stop to this B rush in spectacular fashion.
Yeah, there were 4 players here, Harry. G2 had no one on that A bomb site, and their rotations are so quick. S1mple needs to be quicker, and he's found 2. Almost a third. Hunter being put down to 8. Guardian's going to try and clear him out of this position, though, and that's actually really good. Low HP. Kenny gets finished off. Electronic peeking off the back of that damage, and that's an all picked up. He will bail out a window. No interest in holding on to that position, but they have got to kill. In a round like this, if you're NaVi, you'll take what you can get. Hunter, oh, 1 HP. He doesn't check it. That's another frag. Not like this, Harry. Not like this. It's a 5-on-3. This is a Glock round for NaVi with a couple of Deagles and a P250. That's all they have to show for it. It could still fall apart. No armor, low HP on Guardian, B-rush, Amanek with a position to shut it all down, but he peeks too early, and at a range he can't get damage off with that UMP. 0 kills from the balcony position should never be a factor here for G2, and a bomb plant for NaVi in round number 17.
Yeah, and how on earth does this one slip through the fingers of G2? Nexa and Jax give it their best attempt, and they've at least... This was just pistols. They were looking to buy up in the following round over on the NaVi side.
That's the thing, you don't know. It's not always Guardian. Sometimes it's just off of spawn or position or feeling and like
how big this connector push is. Holding this from ramp, definitely not ideal. And G2, they've got 2 players here. Amanek at least removing Flamey. And now from back in the bomb site, Kenny trying to activate. Nexa's coming with the Deeg. And Nexa, he has shut down this A-side play from NaVi. Guardian left up alone. 20 seconds left on the clock, and no. So now this save call's come through, but Jax is already on the angle. G2, they're going to steal a force positions, putting that Deagle to serious work there. And oh my, what a hero.
And what a game we're having here, Harry. This is exactly what we wanted it to be, but Nexa, this is uncomfortable. He's getting pinned. Jax is out wide. He gets a frag, but the trade is in. Nexa's still in this position. Molotov will force him out. He has a smoke to stay under balcony. S1mple doesn't have anything to get him out, so he's just got to take a frag, take a flash, and get the kill. Electronics got him instead. So G2 down a man here. Flashes over for Kenny to try and set his teammates coming out of CT. They're not waiting for a bomb plant, but maybe they should have, trading 1-for-1 onto S1mple. Hunter now, Molotov to try and stop the default plant. That will land wide. I like that molly, but is it going to be enough to stop NaVi in their tracks? They've already taken control towards the window. Electronic has cut off any form of rotation here for G2.
Oh, not quite Abe. And Kenny back in the CT. Kenny's going to hear these footsteps. He's looking to deny the bomb plant. Nade in. Boomic still getting that bomb planted. Flamey's looking away, though. And both players peek from CT. Flamey gets mopped up. G2 are on to a 12th round.
I think he was just waiting for the cat play, right? After Hunter gets that kill, it's assumed by NaVi that Hunter's gone towards B and they've just split 1 per site. Well, G fights. We've got 3 players sub 10 HP or around that mark at least.
Here's the thing, it looks like G2 are just going to go back in for the challenge over in mid, and it's risky, it's high risk, high reward, because if these full HP players go down in this engagement, you're left with Jax and Kenny. bought low, but somehow they dodge in.
G2 win a round, so it is very important that he comes in late, but not too late, because 13 seconds there are the entries. Flamey and s1mple getting opening kills. Can he kill Guardian? Yes, he can. The round's done. It's lost. It's over for NaVi. They can try all they want, but Flamey is not there in time, and Kenny, he gets one kill that makes all the difference. Frags are in for NaVi, but G2 with a 14th round. That cannot feel good if you're NaVi. They played that to perfection, with the exception. He's going back. Keen Kenny. Luckily, he's got Jack supporting him at top mid, but he might need more than support because flashes are good. Boomich is not going to get the kill, though, and Guardian's not ready for the repeat. Jack's going wide. What a round from him, and what a time for it to waiting for NaVi to drop into the site. And the second Electronic gets ready to, he gets repeat from Hunter. s1mple with a trade, but it is not enough. Hunter with 2, Jack's with 3.
I mean, it feels like when we get there at this point, when we get there, this matchup, I feel like it's going to be so scrappy. I feel like it's going to be such a brawl to take that third map. NaVi, they've tried to play their... Here is, while they're focused on dealing with this AWP, while they're focused on dealing with him, Nexa can spring the trap, but it's not transpired that way. The kills come in favor of NaVi. They dismantle that ramp progression almost immediately, and Electronic is already so deep towards this CT spawn. Oh,
it's a Batman
just
movie.
Looked away, and there we go, back in again. Electronic smiting down 2. Hunter looking now to run away, and they line up for him.
They are going to be able to pick it up regardless, and nice NaVi going back in for A-smokes. The same setup we saw close on ramp. Last time it turned out favorable for NaVi. Will this one be the same? Next is close. They don't check it. Boomich, oh, he gets away with a kill. s1mple saves his teammate's life, and Boomich follows up onto A. Both close players gone down. G2, that is an unfortunate couple of kills, but NaVi will take it every day of the week.
Bomb has been planted.
And if you're G2 now, you know, in the back of your heads, you might be thinking, okay, maybe we just throw a couple of bodies extra over towards that A bomb site, but A take after A take. And you bet that the one round they try and... Oh my word! I don't know. I don't know what's happened. NaVi, they've suddenly, you know, they're feeling it again, yeah.
They're done with it, Harry. It's the NaVi we've been seeing in the tournament, right? Like, drop a load of rounds, pull a potential overtime, but if there was a squad to do it, it would be this one. Clean kills from s1mple in this round. He gets 3. He denies a save on that B bomb site, as Electronic does as well.
Thankfully, Nexa has been very, very stingy with this smoke. He hasn't thrown that out, and now that he sees this utility, he can look to get that smoke in. Ooh, gonna decide against it and hold on to that until this retake comes through. There's not a gap he can work with on that smoke. Bomb plant found at a 5v5 retake now.
I love how NaVi threw the top ticket smoke as well. We don't really see many teams go for that, but it's really hamstrung. G2 on the retake. I say that, it's faded. Nexa gets a kill. Jack's just taking down Electronic in the spawn, trying to wrap towards mid for this play. Now the flank not coming through. Jack's coming to reunite with his teammates, and Guardian needs to nail this shot first time around. He does. Coming out from CT is Nexa. Kenny S up and above. Will he spot s1mple? Oh, just getting away with it. s1mple's killed Nexa. Guardian has followed up, and s1mple with 2. Somehow, NaVi are back in the lead. This is a 5-on-3 retake for G2, and the mighty have fallen. Jax is on the run. He's out of this round, and NaVi are up to 12. s1mple and Guardian coming alive with 2 kills apiece. It seems like no matter what is in the face of...
He takes a first fight over into CT, wins it.
In their hands, and, well, NaVi, they've had money all half long. Guardian, what a pick. Amadek is dead in the apartments. Hunter, he tries to come in to save this B bomb site to salvage it from the wreckage, but even so,
pressure on Kenny to be in that swing position. As a result, he arrives to CT just a little too late, goes straight through that smoke. He doesn't want to give NaVi any time. And with 2 players under the palace, NaVi, are they ready for this double hold in this corner of the map? They've dealt with 1. Nexa, the unknown quantity. s1mple spraying in, and s1mple's found him. Hunter now alone, AWP in hand, 4 players to find. s1mple was trying to get a knife by the looks of things, so he is feeling confident. And when S1mple is smiling, when S1mple sight, and now Nexa in rotation as well. Hunter holding the line, and we needed a hero. Hunter trying to be that third kill. S1mple's in with the response. This is Chaos. Kenny smites him down, and now it's Electronic alone throwing into this clutch. He's trying to deal with the players over in the market. Nexa has him dead to rights, and Kenny's gonna land the flick. G2, it takes them 30 rounds of Counter-Strike, but they get this second map 16-14. They narrowly beat NaVi.
We should start making Chad, clip the last round of the game. I think he's ready. He gets by so quick.
From the G2 side, 2 smokes, enough to smoke off the cross if they wanted to go for this. That bomb is still sat all the way outside of B, though, on the back of Hunter. So this one feels like a fake from G2.
Yeah, and they've drawn the B rotates off immediately. No one's inside even that side of the map here. NaVi have fallen for this hook, line, and sinker. S1mple, he's about to spot players on long. This will only confirm the fact that it is an A play, but it's not, Harry. That bomb's starting to move through tunnels. Flamey's got a kill, and now NaVi realize it's gone back. They're going to have to run in towards B, but they won't be there in time. The bomb will be able to cross past those doors. Will the plant be allowed, though? Electronic has an option to get aggressive if he wants, and he'll try, but not working out. And double kill from Kenny at the back of the site. He makes it a third. S1mple coming in with one, dropping the bomb, but Boomich is now alone, and he's getting flanked from Cat. Nexa drops off. Kenny gets 4. That's a really nice fake from G2.
Yeah, and you totally understand why NaVi, 2 smokes, 2 flashbangs. They see so much utility raining in to that A site. And it's a risky call from G2. Find their way into this round with these 5 MAC-10s. Guardian offered that shot up, and he's not going to miss. Hunter already removed from the pit. G2, they were hoping they could have activated into this A site with that pit presence to draw some attention away and just keep the pressure on. Now with that getting removed, it looks like the Cat play won't be coming through from G2, and it might just be back into that B site as he hinted towards at the start of the round.
But S1mple is here in mid. He's going to get flashed in by Electronic. It's a great flash, but S1mple, well, he gets the info. He spots the bomb. He doesn't even take a kill. Only fires 1 bullet. Just retreats now as he expects his mid to be play to come through. Electronic through the smoke and drops the bomb. Kenny can try his best, but he's going to get sidelined by Electronic. And Amanek coming in late from Catwalk. Well, there's an AWP there. He's trying to figure out how he can get to it with just a Molotov. He's going to try and maybe use the smoke of the molly to drop and get that AWP, but surprise, surprise. And now he's going to save a MAC-10. He needs to die.
Yeah. Lucky enough, Flamey will deliver death swiftly and sweetly, I guess.
Wow. And once the smoke fades, we will see these T's run the gauntlet.
Yeah, to do that, you got to get past Guardian and Electronic, and with both of them finding success in those opening fights, the trade not materializing for Keddy S. He's flashed off the angle. G2, they've slowed right down. They went to turn around, but A, that bomb has dropped out in the open. B, they've only got 14 seconds. They've got to commit to this one. And now it looks like that save call's come in from G2.
Oh.
Electronic might even be able to find them after time. This is not the most common save position ever. Thankfully, now it's going to be another Cat push from G2. They love this. They have done, this has been their go-to strat every time we've seen them on Dust 2. And while it was enough to brave the other teams of this group, will it be enough to break down NaVi? Guardian back in the bomb site, and already that bomb is out in the open into the prying eyes of Guardian. Amanek getting that trade at least leaves this at even odds now for G2. That bomb plant can come in. They've got to clear this site, and they haven't seen anyone there. We know that the man who was over on A is Boomich, and he's still deep within long. He's been waiting for this peak to come in all round long, and it's not been offered to him. Now just joining the rest of his squad. Nexa has to come in to try and save the day here for G2. The teammates inside of the site have been deleted. Nexa now arriving on this flank. The bomb.
Wow.
I don't think it's planted for him, though, and that could be the undoing of G2 here. Nexa gets dropped. Molotov's gone in, but it's landed on the bomb. That denies the defuse for the time being. However, Electronic deals with Kenny before he's able to offer anything up, and that's NaVi solidifying the 3-3 score.
Nexus Molly almost wins in the round, but NaVi just played delayed. They don't give Kenny a kill with the AWP, and despite the cat plant, he's able to find nothing from that position. That was down to him to win the round on his own. Electronic with the lose utility. Now Boomich has fallen off. Bad timing. Very unfortunate timing. He's got no info. Going back into the triple peak, and things are going to get hot and heavy here. Flashes back in from Guardian as well, and he'll go wide. Kenny misses that shot, and Boomich, he was probably hurt getting in this corner. They're going to boost over him. They can kill him from above. Nexus going into that position. Deep flash. Won't actually commit. The spray is good from Boomich, killing Kenny. That's more than you can ask for considering he was trapped in that position.
And Guardian, he's been a menace time and time again inside of this A site. The run boost out from short. It's actually Nexa and Hunter coming up clutch now for G2. S1mple throwing into an almost undoable clutch, and Hunter holds his own over towards Cap. G2 not ready to concede this lead to NaVi just yet.
Bomb still holding onto middle in the form of Nexa. Jack's going to get CT. Oh, no one's watching it. Boomich with his back turn. What a play from G2. They really set him up. And Jax has found two. The long smoke as well. It's not for the cross. It's just to keep that AWP out of the picture. But Guardian here is on the site. He's got a man behind enemy lines, a man in the middle, down below. Guardian, he's got to nail these shots, but the first one not connecting. Flash going out, and Guardian's dead to the wolves. G2 looking like they have this round under lock and key. S1mple's the only man left up here for NaVi, and he's found a frag, but that bomb's getting planted, and he can't even kill Kenny. Oh, so close to getting...
We noted that, you know, there were a few key players going very, very quiet, and it required S1mple dropping 30 kills in that 30-round game to make it as close as it was. Here on Dust 2, S1mple's not got on that same spot they've taken every single round. This time, though, Electronic primed and ready, or so he thinks, but Hunter, man, Hunter just feels it on Dust 2. I don't know what it is, but so many highlight plays from this man on this map, both in this roster. Warp this, he'll hide himself up on the boxes, tuck himself in as tight as he can. Wow. Are they gonna check it? Uh-oh, no one's checked for S1mple, and now he pounces. S1mple in with two, denies the bomb plant, and at least makes this feel doable now for NaVi. Boomich over at long, dropping Nexa, and this could be a NaVi round. Amanex on the flank, but he's made noise, and Boomich, Guardian has heard him. Guardian is ready, and this leaves Kenny alone. AWP in hand, 17 points of health, and as he stands up...
That's not going to be checked by G2. If you get up there and G2 are coming up the catwalk stairs, they're going to see you. You're super past the smoke. They're looking at the site, Harry. They're focused on headshot. They're looking at ramp. They're caring about the long cross. This is the last position G2 are even considering. So a really smart way of getting round.
And with three players just charging down mid, I mean, they're already in mid. They're here. NaVi, they are in your spawn. Oh my word, the pace from G2. They have not gone this fast all half long. Flash over, and it's brilliant. Electronic, they're all blind, but Amanek here to help out. S1mple doing what he can, and what he can is a lot. There's the kill.
NaVi want, though, right? A faster play where it's going to get hacked very, very close by it as well, expecting a closer peek. Getting flashed in by his teammate. Amanex blind, that's a great flash. Electronic got him in the corner, and he does take that kill. NaVi forcing engagements in a big way. Boomich has even found one on long. He's pinned in the corner, though, has to fight to his death, and that he shall. Nexa with the trade, coming up long, but Guardian sits on the site with the AWP, and he's dropped the bomb. Trade is back for Kenny, and this is all over the place. 2 on 4. Electronic having to deal with his cat play, but Hunter second guesses.
Hunter somehow winning that out. I don't know how. Takes 99 points of damage. Almost able to deal with Flamey. And once again, you've asked Kenny to clutch. He's given us a little nod towards the catwalk. He knew that S1mple was there. And now, just Flamey takes the Glock out, tries to hide. Kenny does not need to take this fight, and he knows it. He'll back away. That bomb is planted out in the open. No Molotov or anything on Flamey to force this peek from Kenny.
Why the Glock? He must have been calm that he's low, but Flamey's on 36 HP. That's, oh my! Kenny gets away with it. I really, really was confused at that decision, but it works out wonderfully. Knowing...
Ballsy decision from Kenny, but it pays off. I love that he gave us the shake towards short. Pull MP9 on electronic, Deagles for the rest. They've got to put these AWPs to good use, and they try the mid-peak. Kenny immediately shut down. So now NaVi sat a man up. They get electronic down into the lower tunnels, and Kenny wouldn't have been able to spot this as a result of that kill coming in. Somehow Jax has bailed them out of that situation, and Nex has even found S1mple. Boomich, he is playing with fire over in T-spawn.
Jack's got wallbang too. He's on 5 HP, and G2 just going to creep up catwalk. NaVi can't stop them, but Boomich, he can stop Nexa. Not ready for this angle. Free AK-47 for the retake now. It might not even come down to a post-plant. Amanek needs to make it happen on his own. Drop into CT, and he's just rumbled Guardian. If he doesn't make too much noise, he can cross towards B. Even though he has made noise, Guardian can't stop him. The tag through the smoke. 4 HP for Amanek. He has to stick this plant. He needs the money for G2 for that last round of the half.
4 HP in a dream. Guardian's got to come in and try finish the job that he started. They've got a smoke and a kit for that defuse. Amanek hidden at the back of the bomb site. Even though he's got a Molotov, he doesn't want to use it, doesn't want to give his position up. He spots the first. Boomich there for the immediate trade. And NaVi, they find that 4-spy round with nothing more than those 2 AWPs and an MP9. They've been able to secure a 7th.
Just quickly, boys, the last 3 rounds coming in have looked...
Hot takes.
Exactly, the Birchall's buttons, I think, as they were dubbed. Here's the trades back and forth down in mid. They'll take the 1-for-1 in this round if you're G2. Boomich just getting to the car. I'm not sure if he was spotted getting here. There's Molotovs on Nexa to get him out of this position. Will they decide to throw one in? They haven't really had to deal with a car player yet. Boomich tagged. I think that's coming in from short. And yeah, Hunter has him dead to rights, saving his team's life as they still didn't seem too aware as to the presence of that man there. A run boost to get Nexa up and over. Oh, that's not the run boost you wanted, though. That was just a run. There was no boost. And now it's Kenny alone in the clutch. Guardian holds the line. And these AWPs are coming in clutch for either side. That round... Xbox smoke is in, and that at least allows the players to cross onto the catwalk. They spot S1mple over at long, and they fed him 1 kill. Oh no! S1mple, hungry for even more. What more can he manage though? Nexa in the bomb site gets mollied out. He's got to take all these fights, and even though he finds damage, it's not the kills. Hunter, no armor behind this utility, so his aim getting punched to the sky. And S1mple will shut him.
Right, what a dangerous player. We saw him come alive back in that second half of Mirage, which G2 just picked up 16-14. If he did miss that, that was
his dying breath.
I like how there are 2 players long doors, and they're just behind it. He is going to be up on catwalk, boosted up for a fast play. Boomich is out long, and the flashes are so good. G2 is so blind, and Boomich gets away with a kill. Jax does retreat safely towards the CT spawn, so no one can stop him there, but Kenny getting aggressive on catwalk drops a player and
neck as well, as we do. Guardian from down in the pit, they set this is try and play around what little they know, and they'll start to hedge their bets. In doing so, Guardian gets out from long. Or maybe even a double. He's right on him, but somehow Hunter actually wins that engagement. Slows the pace down again for NaVi.
Yeah, Guardian possible. 20 seconds. Hunter realizes he can just stop this bomb, but he doesn't get back to the site in time, and Boomich is up on long. That could have been a chance here for the CT side, or now it's just Amanek saving. So NaVi will be able to win this 11th round. And Electronic, he might even go on a bit of a hunt.
Bomb has been planted.
Come into this round with a scout, they get that free upgrade, and they even hunt down with the pistol armor. He's now here, available for a fast rotation. Amanek on this secondary AWP, he's been looking good for G2 on it. We need to see that kind of make a return now more than ever. He's getting pressured. Nex has actually left CT as well, as Electronic comes out from short. So all the pressure falls onto Hunter's shoulders here. These rotations are so far away. And with him falling at the first hurdle, there is no chance at a retake here.
But you can't over-rotate. You've got two players inside of the site. You've just got to hope they hit their shots. And Amanek goes down immediately. Hunter only gets one from the car. Completely avoided in that round. He's going to get smoked off, and no teammate to flash him out. He's blind. He's got to go back inside of that one. Boomich is out in mid now. Hunter spotting for this mid to be play. It's very clear that what NaVi are doing, but G2 can't put up a fight to it. They haven't got the guns. Amanek securing an AK-47 with that tunnels push, and Kenny's come through the smoke to drop a bomb in middle, but still, NaVi know this player is here, and they should be able to get him. They do. Kenny stuck in spawn, and he is the last man alive, not going anywhere but to the graveyard as Flamey pins in this position.
Allows for that double AWP to come out. He might even get a couple of players exiting from the bomb site here. Ooh.
Don't mess this one up, buddy.
Whoa.
Double scope, man. Oh, no!
No, Kenny! Ah!
The bomb's going to kill him.
Oh, dear. Oh, dear.
Double scope. Why?
Oh, dear.
Double scope.
Oh, no.
That's when you know the game is over, Harry. When Kenny does that, that's when you know this is lost.
It's one of the worst things because they're lacking over on this CT side. Kenny set up with his AWP over towards Zong, and he's got support from Jax. NaVi looking to take this side of the map by force. Flashbang lined up by Guardian. Kenny, not blind, allowed to now fall off of the angle, and he's got NaVi's attention. This has made Jax's position over in the pit that much more valuable, as now they've got this crossfire set up.
What a ballsy play. They've gone back up catwalk. They're going to go for an A play after all. S1mple trying to activate now. Through the smoke he goes. Electronic steals a kill away before he can. And Guardian's found Kenny at the back of the site. Further angle from the box. He has the advantage. And on the slow peak, NaVi secured themselves a 3-on-3.
And S1mple's position here, I think he was spotted by Nexa just before he goes down, so that's calmed. But it slowed this CT push back in. And he'll get the information that there's players now over in CT.
Oh.
Hunter on the angle. And Guardian left to clutch, at least deals with the pest in CT. Jax gone ahead of the Molotov over at short. Amanek's on the rotation up through ramp. They've got to time this. They've got to go together. And Amanek does it all solo. If you are just tuning in, it's 1-on-1 in the series right now. Both the teams picking up their maps, and it's all on the line. It's all to play for. A spot at the Pro League finals in Odense is on the line in this best of three. The winner takes it.
NaVi, I mean, they clawed. Take in for Hunter. He's going to be here in time. Amanek avoiding the smoke, going around the edge, and he's got himself a kill.
Now just falling back into the extremities of the site. Hunter here to try and save the day, but he's instantly dealt with. And now disaster strikes this B site. Kenny's in rotation. Nexa's in rotation.
Oh.
Amanek holding the line, but things heat up a little too much for him. Tag through the wall from Kenny. He gets away with that damage. Surely not going to finish off Flamey. And this is where that Molotov, these nades that G2 still have, can come into their own in this post plant. They're the things that are going to require to turn this round back around, try and force some of these fights from NaVi. This wrap from Jax allows the free kill onto Guardian. And now the man advantage back in favor of G2. Kenny doesn't even see S1mple, but he strikes him from the tally, and Nexa finishes the job. G2 10-14. Starting to find some success now. They chain together
Massively there. Very unfortunate in the tunnels. He has a flank coming in through T-spawn, and he checks it, but right as that CT was so close to the wall that he wasn't seen, Jax gets away with a kill. The retake is on Kenny. Just the time that G2 get to 14, if that does happen. Great timing from Kenny. Guardian was running down mid with his knife out. S1mple's getting mollied in the tunnel. Has to dedicate a smoke to keep himself alive. But even then, how's he going to cross out when two players are spamming that smoke? Hunter takes him down. 5-on-3 here for G2. First man advantage, or heavy man advantage we've seen before NaVi have even gone into an execute. And now...
Yeah, can they out G2, NaVi. They molly Nexa out, and he's got to run through a lot of Molotovs there to safety. He just perishes in the flames. At least Kenny is here to save the day. Boomich! Oh, always come alive. He's just going through this smoke and picking fights. Jax is gone as well. And Boomich now just one man left to find. It's Amanek over from that B site. Boomich has got to ace this to get map and series point for NaVi. Bomb's not planted for sure. He'll start to reposition over towards Gandalf. Amanek gonna go for the jump peek, and Boomich sees him! There's the ace! And boom, bitch, it's Boomich on the board. 15 rounds for NaVi. He gets it. Oh, what a round. What a way for NaVi to reach match series finals point, rather. And my word, look at that from him. Just clinical stuff. The team, even when he is the team.
Take it back, Harry. It's been swap.
Never mind. He's like, Guardian, come here,
Give
bro.
it here. Like, but I don't even have an ult. Exactly. Give it here.
Okay, well, I like the decision to go for the buy. They know if they get a bomb plant, at the very, very least, they have an investment in this next round. So they've gone for it here. Instead of partially investing, they go for the B play. They're hoping they can find a bomb plant. They need that if they want to salvage this one from overtime as a very, very bare minimum. Hunter, the secret third man inside of the site, gets mopped up very, very quickly. And now Amanek, hidden in this smoke. He's not a magician. He's not disappeared. He's still there. And Flamey deletes him. This might all fall apart for G2. It's Jax. 1 versus 3 needed. He's got to go above and beyond, and S1mple has offered up some damage. He's retrieved a couple of flashbangs from his deceased teammates down in mid. They've lent him a helping hand from beyond the grave, but this feels impossible. Jax peeking in, first man down. He finds Flamey. Surely this is where he gets put to an end. Guardian inside of the site, still full HP, and he'll shut down the last man. NaVi, they take the series 2-1. Dust 2 goes the distance, and G2 certainly put them up to the test. However, NaVi emerged victorious in
back once again a year later, and I can't wait to see how they perform at that LAN with this roster. They have looked so good. Commiserations to G2, but they're not out for a chance as well. They're going to come back.
That's all from us. This series is over. We'll be back with the analyst desk after a break, so don't you go anywhere.